Welcome to the Woodwind Doubling Channel, Episode 9. I'm taking you back to the Loft at the Stratford Festival today and giving you a little walkthrough. There'll be a guided tour on the way, so pay attention to the audio for that. It should answer some questions, maybe generate some more questions. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below this video. And please subscribe so you can keep on getting more great content as I roll it out. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Welcome back to the Loft at the Stratford Festival. Just panning up over the woodwind section in general there, just to give you an idea of the layout. Last time you saw from my stand position facing back at me, I'll have a little walk around the woodwind section here. And over there by the wall, there's an aviom unit. That's what we use to set levels for monitoring. We have some live monitors on the floor there. Now, here's the first woodwind player's position. Clarinet, piccolo, alto sax, flute, and alto flute. That's played by Ian Harper, who's over 30 years experience at the festival. The woodwind 3 position, played by Tony Nichols. Those are Laubin, oboe, and English horn, Mark 6 tenor, and a buffet clarinet. And, of course, he's got the ever-present stand desk that pretty much, I think all four of us have stand desks there just for whatever accessories we might need during the show, spare reeds, soakers, things like that. Moving around the section, we come to the Woodwind 2 chair that's being played by Gary Kidd. Now, Gary's got a Selmer low C bass clarinet. It's an older model from the 60s. A Selmer E-flat clarinet and a Mark 6 alto. His flute and clarinet are not out there right now. He keeps them tucked away in between shows. He plays a recent buffet and a Sankyo, I believe. And you see he's got a large stock of reeds on his stand tray there. And moving back to my own position, baritone sax. So there's my Jupiter 900 series baritone sax on a sax rack stand. That usually gets moved forward a little bit when I actually play the show. I use it to tuck myself in there. That's a Vito E-flat contrabass or contra alto clarinet. It's a plastic model, goes to a low E-flat, and it's got a Selmer D mouthpiece on it with Leger reeds. I've got my flute and clarinet there, Ridenour clarinet, and Jupiter Di Medici 1011 flute. The bassoon I have is a Fox Model 3. It's a synthetic instrument. Ever-present stand tray. You can see my Leger bassoon reeds there. And a whole mess of stuff. That's a custom wooden stand for my flute and clarinet there. Here's the infamous high bassoon solo in 1. And this is the view from the chair. So there's actually... and here's somebody was asking about our miking. Each of the woodwind stations has a Neumann TLM 103 microphone. Just one microphone that picks up everything. It's overhead. Picks up saxophones, flutes, clarinets, whatever we're playing. And as you can see, each of the positions has that. There's the view over towards the conductor's position. There's also a very large monitor on the wall over there. You can tune into a bit of the show if you like. The snack table's always fully loaded. There's the percussion booth that Graham Hargrove performs in. He's isolated from everything else, so he can be right in the middle of the room, but not bleed into all the other mics. Keys 1 station. The keys are run through a main stage, all the programming done through there. As we move over towards the brass section area, you can see everything's baffled, so there's not a lot of bleed between sections. The trombones, there's 3 trombones in the show. They've got DPA 4099 condenser mics. They're very small clip-on mic. They're mounted on the stands. Trumpets have the same mic, except for the lead trumpet is a Sennheiser MD 421. That's the big bell that they ring at the beginning of the shows there. If you've ever heard a show at Stratford Festival, you hear the bell sounding at the beginning of the show. Here's the guitar station, which is actually behind where I am. And there's electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and 6-string banjo. Effects, got a lot of wah-wah pedal in this show to get a real 70s feel to it. And the electric guitar is actually going through a Vox AC30. And then finally on to the drum room. And in the drum room, you'll see, as well as the array of instruments and some trigger pads for digital sounds, there's also a stage monitor as well as a conductor monitor in there. So there you have it, tour of the Loft at Stratford.